That's better. Feeling a little more like it. Sometimes you just gotta switch it up, you know? Anyway, guys, today we got a dope episode for you. It's all about using colloidal silver, or colloidal silver, depending on how you pronounce it, to make feminized beans. Now, we all know everyone loves feminized beans. There's certainty behind it. You don't get any males. You don't gotta worry about pollen. Everyone wants to know, how can I make them? Well, colloidal silver is one of those ways that you can make them. When the time comes to plant beans, most farmers prefer to use feminized. And if you ever went to purchase beans before, you probably got that decision. Feminized, reds, autoflower, what do I go for? But I've actually done a little bit of research on this and actually utilized different ways to produce feminized beans myself. And I found that using ionic colloidal silver is an efficient...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Rams. And off we go from SoFi Stadium. On the return is Brandon Powell. And out a little across the...
Yes, guys, so how exactly does colloidal silver work in plants? So here's how it works. When you use a plant, it actually works as a sort of a suppressor. Ideally, you want to get 20 ppm or greater as a foliar spray and use that to drench the target area of the plant for about 10 to 18 days in a row. I did it as soon as the lights turned off, right before the lights turned on, every single day for like 20 days. What the silver ion does is that it inhibits the ethylene production that's needed by the plant to produce female flowers, and in turn forces the plant to produce male pollen sacs instead. Now, because female plants have 0 male chromosomes, the pollen produces actually female.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Typically within 10 to 18 days. Once you see the male sac start to form, I would separate and isolate that.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Because that pollen gets super airborne super easily. Once the
Here's Stafford.
It can take a little bit of time for them to
into a sea of defenders.
Oh, what the fuck?
Picked off at the 22. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Female pollen readily available to pollinate any genetics that your heart desires. The next step is to pollinate your flowers. Everyone uses a different method of pollination, so I like to decide how to do that. But colloidal silver.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
What your process was and what your ppm level was on the colloidal silver. Now, making feminized beans is not as easy as it sounds. There are a few tips that I can give you that can help you along the process. First off, pick the best looking female plant for this process to ensure premium genetics. Second, make sure you separate and isolate the plant once the sacs start to form. Move to another room away from the flowering plants, just get them out of there. And number 3,
now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
And pollinated with the feminized pollen that you create. You can take some pollen on the end of a Q-tip and gently tap it over the flowers that you would like to pollinate. That's a really easy way to get things done. Now, within 3 to 6 weeks, your flowering plant will produce some feminized beans guaranteed.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott swinging this out for Pollard. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. So first and goal now from the 7-yard line. Now Elliott.
Oh, motherfucker.
It'll set up second and goal.
Good shit.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. A give to Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Prescott on third and goal.
Ooh, good shit.
A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's fourth and goal. To throw is Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard there to make the grab. And the Cowboys are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he is going to be tackled at the 1-yard line. What a mess that was.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. From the end zone, Stafford gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. From his own goal line, Stafford. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And some room to run.
Good shit. Good shit. He gone. Good shit.
Touchdown, LA. Well, normally the first thing most fans think of with Odell Beckham are the one-handed catches, right? But he's also pretty darn good, Charles, with the ball already in his hands.
Yeah, this is no ordinary run after the catch. This is supersized right here. He's able to look it in, turn upfield, and then it's as simple as looking for the area where the defenders aren't. And then he outruns them all the way to the end zone.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they're able to get this one across the 35. These two teams all tied after one. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Prescott. And there is Amari Cooper, his first catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now Pollard. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. The give is to Elliott. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And he's able to hook up with Michael Gallup. And he will have a Cowboys first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. They'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action.
Come on, man. Hike the goddamn ball.
On first down, it's Elliott, and they'll get him down right about the 20. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
On 2nd and 7, Prescott firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Good shit.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The Sydney funnel whip is not only a seriously cranky spider, but they...
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Their fans are going into Cowboys mode, and so they strike them. And the way the Cowboys does this is
they'll try to run it in with Elliott. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Elliott.
Good shit. Good shit.
This time is they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage at the 4. Here's 3rd and goal. Prescott to throw it. Touchdown! 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate.
Can't use that play no more.
Counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
And I think this is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kickoff inside the 5-yard line or so. Gain some field position for your defense.
He is fast and powerful. Basically, the key he hits his eyes so fast and so hard, they literally get bowled over. Sharp eyes, quick-footed, and can powerfully run.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Wolfsbotter's best defense is his ability to outrun or outjump pretty much anyone.
Although wolf spiders are faster, wolf spiders...
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range.
Ooh.
That'll be caught. It's caught.
Ooh. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh. Good shit. God damn.
Well, this is really where Cooper
That was off the hook. Got me slipping.
To make plays happen after the catch.
And I caught a quick
Good shit, man.
before the ball was snapped, and there was something about his body language.
Wasn't expecting that.
Early in this play, he wasn't just thinking first down. He was thinking end zone, and he got there.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch. Extra point by Gain is up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter.
Damn. Poor tackler.
This one tied at 14 now as he
I relaxed on the sticks too.
And a fair catch signaled for.
Terrible tackling, fellas. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Alright, we're just gonna take it on in and get the ball.
For this next drive by the Cowboys offense, as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. That's going to be a loss of 15 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Throwing on 2nd and long. Prescott. And he's going to go down.
Getting in there, ain't he?
The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Leonard Floyd, he's the one that drops in this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
That's what's up.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
All right. Let's look alive.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final halftime adjustments as we speak. And for the call of the second half, we get it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
By today's standards, it's always said when you learn an animal no longer exists in the wild. Like we're losing something great in the environment because extinction is seen as a terrible end to any creature, and we should be working towards preserving that species as best we can. However, they're sure
about set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver. Just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31.
Good run. Shit, if he can get one, I can get a couple.
He's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Good recovery.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Prescott. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And this is going to be another first down. As the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 37.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
On 2nd down now.
Ooh, good shit, good shit.
And he stopped immediately.
Thought I was going to get that off.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive
fucked it up. Good shit.
It's intercepted. Picked off at the 30.
Ooh, good shit, good shit.
It's a foot race, and he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes defense makes a good play, too.
Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 57 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
And you thought the Loch Ness Monster is terrible? If they weren't over 60 million years old, I might think these bad boys were the inspiration for those kinds of myths.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. On the left side, Gallup's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
I gotta piss real quick, cuz. Hold on, bro.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Oh shit, you done started without me. Dirty motherfucker. Alright.
Example we have of this kind of behavior, and it's a shrimp. This hideous 6-foot-long creature had tentacles with teeth in them, and they were carnivores in their time.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy.
Nice. Nice, baby.
Cowboys. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And
I know y'all like that, don't you?
And got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
Zerline good with a PAT, and it will tie our game here in the third.
All right, we got to play some deep. Bad kick, bad kick.
Here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
though they may have lasted in a much smaller form until recently in Uruguay. They might have been flightless, but if you've ever seen the power of an ostrich...
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last...
Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Excellent move, baby.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
We're lucky they've gone extinct. We may not know why, but we know we're lucky. Before we continue...
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
So we know you enjoy the league. If you want more of our unique, engaging, and sometimes wild content, then subscribe to...
Here's Elliott.
Good shit.
Backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Isn't it a bit crazy that almost all ancient civilizations have some variation of genetic history? The Mongolian...
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
50,000 years ago, and probably went extinct around the first emigration of indigenous settlers.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Prescott now. And he'll go underneath here to Elliott.
Good shit, good shit.
At the 12-yard line.
Good D, cuz.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
They regularly went toe-to-toe with our prehistoric predecessors. They grew up to as
Throwing, Prescott.
Oh, good D. Good D. Fire through that low. Fire through it low.
They were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that.
About to fire it back up on that note, baby.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or at worst, a punt. This time they had that opportunity, but didn't get it, because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Number 7, helicopter. If you're like any sane person out there, you've probably never had to thought.
They'll begin on the ground with Akers.
I'll take that. I will take that.
Too strong, and that'll be a safety. Well, I don't know if careless is the right word there, but bottom line, here in the 4th quarter tie game, you can't do that.
You sure can, Brandon, and not only do you give up the lead, now you've got to turn around, punt it away from your own 20 as well. So it's really a double whammy, but time's starting to become a factor.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Number 6, arthropleura. I think this might happen. The arthropleura is not precisely the kind of thing you want to see out in the woods when you're alone. They might be more similar to modern millipedes. The horror in these guys is that they're not...
Can we hold on to this lead? Let's put some more points on the board, fellas.
4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain
it's a good one, though.
Advantage. So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Good one. Oh, good shit.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 44 yards
good
rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Pollard.
I was doing a little bit too much, but I took that 4, baby.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll try and run some clock now with Elliott. And he'll work it
Good
across
shoe strength.
midfield inside the 45. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines.
Ooh, Madden.
This one out.
Madden played you on that one.
Nice pickup of 9
You got that momentum. But that was some bullshit. Or was it?
Yeah, you're exactly right. But
Let's go get some Gatorade, fellas.
Possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
About 3 feet long, with 2 rows of teeth where their current successors only have 1. These monsters were known to even go after beasts like the megalodon or Tyrannosaurus rex. With rising oceans, they were
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter.
It would be nice if they were gone, but I'll take what I can get.
So the Cowboys in possession of football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
Good tackle.
And he'll go down at the 28.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
But we know they probably would have stuck to warmer climates. The coastal towns of Florida and the Caribbean islands would probably not be as hospitable if they hadn't died out.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10.
The Arcturus was 50% larger than any recorded hurricanes and probably would have...
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
That's a good
The
run.
Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll run with Elliott. And a short gain here down to the 22. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the 7th play in this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Prescott to throw.
Ah, he dropped it. Good D, good D.
To the ground and brings up 4th down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. From the left hash, this from 39. And Zerline's kick is good. So when you factor in the safety, this
Got to take that to be on the safe side,
Look, I'm not
man.
going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
Here's Powell on the return.
Ooh, good shoot. Shoot the shit out of my boy. All right, D up, fellas.
Raptors, tyrannosaurs, and flying reptiles. Pterosaurs.
Don't let none of these brothers behind you.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They're down here in a 1-score game. And at the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
And you let him behind you.
This amount of time
Good shit.
gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times.
All right, D
Now's
up.
their chance to execute them.
And they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
D up.
I'm starting my journey at London's
Now Stafford.
Natural History Museum. The place where many of us
He gets this into the hands of Cup once again. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Good shit, good shit.
8 yards yards on the first down completion.
What if I go here?
6 years old. Still in the full sense of wonder looking to this great league.
Now it's Stafford.
Feeling my neck to try and understand.
It's caught inside. It's Higbee, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It's the last one, fellas.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there.
Everything else staying in bounds.
Got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Understanding these prehistoric creatures through cutting-edge research.
Everything else stay in bounds.
Stafford now to throw.
Got me again.
Throw left
Got
side,
me.
complete to Cup.
Good shit. Good shit, bruh. I fucked that up. I fucked that up.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
Note to self. Get out of that game.
Team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And this is caught. And it's a 3-point game.
Good shit.
So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't be.
Can I pull it off?
Really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat
Can
at this
we
stage.
pull
At least
it
give your team a
off?
fighting chance.
Or did we blow it? Let's see.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching it. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. To throw, Prescott. He'll fire this deep for Gallup, and it's incomplete.
Good shit,
Took
good
a
shit,
shot,
good shit.
couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper.
Woo.
Incomplete.
Good D, good D, good D.
The end zone probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Here's Dak.
Good fucking game. Good game, man. Good game.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they finally
Good motherfucking game.
And not before he's all the way down to the 37.
Should have kicked it. Should have kicked it.
Winning plays. That is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come
Good game, cuz. Good game.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it
That was a
done.
good
In
warm-up,
this
though.
case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of
We
the
know what not to do in the playoff.
finish things off.
Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people who really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
We got to relax. That's all. That was a good ass game, though. I don't think my league opponent gonna be trying to play tonight, so shit. Check me out on Call of Duty.
125 million years ago, baryonyx would have hunted in a very different environment to modern-day London. Britain was much closer to the equator, and the south was a steamy, tropical wetland of rivers and lakes.